Hello everyone, this is SeReNiiTYzZ here, back with another awesome Halo 5 video for you guys today. And I'm very excited to bring you this one today, guys, back with some CTF on Colosseum. This game, guys, was easily my best Halo 5 CTF game today, with how intense and sweaty it was, and possibly one of my best flag games of all time. In this one today, guys, I'm matching against very good player Helioooooo, friends with Scotchyy Fable, and that sort of corner of people. Also DNA Adonis, who's a champion rank 151. This weekend that's just passed, so this is February season gameplay. Also after this game, because I was so impressed with how Helioooooo and Adonis played in this one, I was really eager to invite them to our Spartan company, our arena Spartan company Scotchyy, and I'm very happy to say they both joined up, so I'm very excited to sort of get some great players into the company. And also sweaty players they have in their team also were Scotchyy and TTrigguh, both high Onyx players, so very, very good team of 4 that we were playing. Both teams were teams of 4. I was teaming in this gameplay, obviously playing my bestie Ryan, Heroic VII, complexity leader also, also as well as my Manjaro bro CelerityzZ on his new main Celerity. Also Nathan, another friend of mine, also another member of complexity, friend of all of ours, and he's playing on his main undercoverlegan. So guys, I really hope you enjoy this gameplay. I was really happy to get this one. We do get outslain by Helioooooo and the rest of his team, but they were just really great competition. And I think as far as CTF games go, this was just a great one to actually match up against some really great competition. So I hope you guys enjoy. But I felt from my POV this would definitely be a good one to suggest improvements I could have made to my gameplay in order to go less negative and make the objective role on our team slightly easier. Relieve some of that pressure off Ryan, Heroic VII, because he had a massive game this game, like 31 kills. Some great individual snipes from myself, SeReNiiTYzZ there, as I'm going to take out the flag, guys, and try and run this from Helioooooo and his team. And get some really nice snipes on Helioooooo, and I think also TTrigguh to take this flag. But Helioooooo coming off the respawn makes a great play. Those are shots then coming from him from the other side of the map. Now, personally, with that flag run, that was a really good run, and I think it would have actually made it. Where our team went wrong with that, I think what happened was both Ryan and myself wanted to continue running the flag. We didn't actually communicate who would go for it. So when I was down there with the snipe, it probably would have been better for me to stay alive with that sniper rifle and look over to the other side of the map to shoot Helioooooo as the shots were incoming from Rocket side. And I should have said to Ryan, right, you get the flag then, and we would have kept running that. So that would have been a much better play in terms of communication level in order to sort of make sure that we didn't invest 2 deaths going for 1 flag. And obviously after that, Matt and Nathan had to play a 2v4 in which it was easy for Helioooooo and the rest of his team to return that flag and stop that run. So great play from Helioooooo and his team at the start of that match, the start of the game to counter us there, and eventually they do convert a flag of their own. So that was a bad play by our team. It's something we should have thought about a bit more, but just generally a small communication error resulted in a cap for the enemy team. So certain things like that at Onyx champion level we do have to think about, and it's something that I really wanted to highlight at the beginning of this game. Whilst it was a really great match for me, as you'll see towards the end, there were so many things I could have improved upon in this gameplay, and that's why I wanted to upload my POV rather than Ryan's, because Ryan just did really well in the slaying department. There weren't many errors on his part. There were a few technical things, but I think that was just more like how to work better with the team. So really nice nade shot. Unfortunately I can't clear up Helioooooo as well. With Colosseum flag, guys, it's a constant pushing up scenario. Playing objective, I don't worry so much about going for really positive stats. If I'm playing CTF, I will get my hands dirty. I won't desperate ridiculously or give away silly kills, but it doesn't matter too much, if you do go neg in a game type like this, if you've been running flags or making it possible for your team to end up with more flags at the end of the match. I mean, that's what it's all about. It's not Slayer. But whilst at the same time you have to be careful with the deaths that you invest as you're playing CTF. So naturally when I come off the respawn, I'm always pushing up to try and help my teammates, to try and make it possible for us to keep pulling flags, but also at the same time you don't want to desperate things and give out silly kills for the enemy team, because it will make them easier to push up on your side. So it was always a case on Coliseum flag, you know, always you have to keep pushing and always have to keep pushing out of your base. You know, it's really important on this map to have snipe control, top cat control. Also to have an angle rockets on depending on different times in the game, either when you're pulling or when you're like the rockets actually come up. So it's important to keep those areas secure. Now in this gameplay, guys, you'll see I have a lot of quick deaths and a lot of successions where Helio and his team just come in and destroy me. But the most important thing I can't do is like get frustrated about that. I just have to keep playing the objective role. At this point, you'll always see me making nice angles at rockets, like Helio did at the beginning of the match to shoot us. It was a really great play from him to actually stop us from capping that first flag. But at this point, you know, guys, I'm trying to stop their second run-in. At this time as well, I think it was Matt that a bit of a whirlwind scenario with me, SeReNiiTYzZ there. I think you see Matt here making a great pull to actually take the flag from the enemy base and, you know, keep us in this, because if Matt hadn't have made that great play, we would have been 2 flags down and it would have been very difficult to come back into this. So at this point, you know, like it's a 3-on-3 because both players have a flag on both teams. So we have to make sure that we keep pushing and at the same time try and protect Matt as much as we can. And that was another reason why Matt in this gameplay didn't get a lot of kills, because he did have problems, you know, like actually being able to slay, because he had to hold on the flag for, I think he said, what was 3 to 4 minutes. So I did feel sorry for him with that, and that's something that you don't really want to do a lot of in something like CTF, because you try and want to make the most use of your numbers. So there's different strats for flag standoffs, but if you're confident enough in the fact that you can keep your flag guy alive, sometimes a good play to make is try and have your flag guy, you know, drop it occasionally, try and use a weapon from range that could also be helped to return the you know, the other flag. Like say if you're on Fathom, he could drop the flag at the base, assuming that, you know, no one's got past behind enemy lines, and that 4th player could just push up and, you know, put some shots, you know, whilst going back to make sure the flag doesn't reset, obviously. But, you know, that could really help in a you know, what was a 3-on-3 battle into a 4v3 for a time. So there are different strats for that. On Coliseum it's a little bit harder to do that, but the guy can possibly get the DMR for an angle on the guy coming out ramp, so if he had the flag there. So that's another great play that can be made. So at this point, guys, looking to try and help out Matt. As you can see, the pressure's incoming here. Get a really nice that was a big double kill there. As you can see, managing to protect Matt, but also managed to give him some time to, you know, actually slay, because, you know, maybe that was fate in a way that we did that, because obviously I wasn't having much luck actually returning their, you know, our flag to our base. So I just said, right, Matt, you're up. So I start holding the flag, which I think was a really nice call on my part. Also, obviously, Matt couldn't survive those 2 people that rushed. Luckily enough, I was able to kill, I think it was Adonis and either TTrigguh that came to rush. So that was lucky for me that I was able to stop them. So at this point, guys, they tried putting out a flag. My teammates were just like, cap it when the flag was still there before we saw that guy. But I just knew that I had to wait, because I had a feeling that Helio and his team, you know, being really smart players, I had a feeling that they might be lurking around red caves. I didn't want to just rush out immediately and keep them guessing where I was with the flag. So I think that was a really good play on my part, and that did result in our first cap. At that point as well, I just want to make a point. Ryan hits a clutch snipe whilst under pressure, and several clutch kills actually at the other enemy base, I think, to return their flag, return our flag, sorry, so that we can cap. And after that, he jumps top mid with the stabilized combo to actually snipe. And I may upload that at some point, just you know, Ryan's raw gameplay, but to actually snipe the guy who's going to run in our flag ramp. So huge plays from Heroic VII, guys. Heroic moments of gameplay from Ryan. So really great play from him, buddy. Really amazing play to actually stop that and, you know, keep us in this game. So that's a really big bit of play, guys. You know, we've equalised now, which is a lot better for us. You know, obviously, we did feel at this point in the gameplay that Helio and his team did have the better of us. And I think generally in this game they had the better of us in the slaying department. But, you know, we had to just put that behind us, because, you know, they're a really good team. They're all Onyx to champion players. So we had to kind of ignore that and try and focus as best as we could. At this point, I was trying to stay alive, get a really nice clutch double kill on the rocket ramp. Try to push in and pull out a flag, which would have been a really good play for my team. Unfortunately, I couldn't achieve it because there's that extra player there and I am going to be taken out. But, you know, in CTF, it's always great to, you know, put the pressure on the enemy base. At the end of the day, you want to spend most of your time on the upper side of the map from CTF as opposed to at the back of your base, because you're being most aggressive, you're making it harder for the enemy team to actually, you know, stop you. So you definitely want to keep attacking the base. At this point, I think a few of our teammates go down, so I'm like one of the last people to try and stop this flag. At this point, I'm just trying to say to my teammates to help. And I think that I tried to get a really nice splinter on, but I don't think it was quite good enough to stop that flag guy, and he is going to put that in for the second flag. So that happened very quick, guys, and as you can see, you know, that was just incredibly quick. You know, we were only down a few players, but at this point, because the fact they've scored a flag, we have to be aggressive right away and try and get a flag of our own. So that's exactly what we're going to do here. Perfect time for me to get rockets, because having capped that flag, Helio and his team weren't prepared straight away to stop this current run that we're doing. So that's a great play from our team to answer back with another flag run. So at this point, guys, I've got rockets and I've got flag. I'm getting shots from rocket's side, so at this point I just decided to throw down the flag. You know, I've got rockets, going to make the most of them by stopping the people pushing their come off respawn from their corner side of the map. So as you can see, putting some nice rockets down here, and this guy's trying to stop me bottom mid. Unfortunately, can't do it, so I'm going to take all of them out there. So that's great for our team, and as you can see, that results in a second cap. So now, guys, it is only 3 flags to win a game in CTF, so this last cap will win. Obviously, time's run out as well, so will this game go to overtime? We will see, but I hope you guys look forward to this. I'm very excited for this next part of the game. So here we go, guys. So SeReNiiTyzZ putting out what could be the final flag. He's going to try and take it bottom middle to win against Helio and the rest of his team. Fortunately, he is going to be stopped. So my teammates are going to try and get there. It's a really good play on their part. But we do take a few casualties there, and you know, SeReNiiTyzZ can't choke right here. He's got to get his flag for his team. So I managed to get it. I was aware of the guy on the radar here. Probably shouldn't have taken it that way. So that was a bit of a bad play on my part. Perhaps taking it bottom red would have been a better play in that situation, considering I had 2 enemy players around me at the time. And we do end up going a few dead here, and you know, I try to help my teammates out of the base as much as I can. I think Ryan's the last one alive. He is going to be taken out. I didn't realise Helio was right inside. That's a really bad time for all of our team to die. But clutch play from, I think it's Matt and Nathan here, are going to push up and stop this flag from going in that Helio and that are trying to run. SeReNiiTyz's coming off the respawn, sees, I think, Helio here and Trigger, or I can't see who that is in the preview screen. He just has to shoot whoever it is to stop that flag from going in. As you can see, it's very close right now, so SeReNiiTyzz knows he has to return that. And Matt with the great play to pull out the flag. That's going to be huge from CelerityzZ Manjaro. And SeReNiiTyz's going to try and stop the people that are still inside the base. Does get the clutch kill on Trigger and the return, but can they run out this flag? This is looking really bleak right now for SeReNiiTyzz and his team, but it looks like the run is good. Nathan is running it right now, so it looks very close to home. Will SeReNiiTyzz and friends be able to clutch this? It does look like they might. SeReNiiTyz's really excited here with the DMR, and you know, looking for people to shoot, and they're going to pull it out. But all of our team are here, and that's going to be the 3rd flag of the game, guys. That was very intense, wasn't it? And that could have gone either way. But at the end of the day, it was SeReNiiTyz's and friends that clutched out against 2 of our new members in Complexity, Helio and Adonis. I'm very excited to welcome them into the company. As for this, guys, this was a great gameplay from SeReNiiTyzz and my friends here. I really hope you enjoyed. This was SeReNiiTyzz, guys, with more Halo 5 ranked gameplay, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.